Right, so this video is meant to explain part 2 of the project. Now remember, before you start part 2, everything from part 1 should already be done. And what I mean is that you should have already completed inputting all of the points, showing the work. You should have the answers listed in the table of values, and then you should have the inputs and outputs, the domain and range listed. A friendly reminder, when we list the domain and we list the range, we put the numbers in order from least to greatest. So you should already have this whole thing done, and then number 5 right here as well, line 5, that should all be complete before you start this section of the graph, or this section of the project. Now for this part of the project, what you're looking at is you're looking at line 1. It's already been graphed for you. I'm getting ready to erase this now and show you how we're going to get this line from graph 1. Now up at the top, I'm just going to paste the information that we already got for line 1. And remember, that was on the front. I already did that one for you guys in part 1 of the video. We filled this one out. Now all I'm going to do is plot the points from that table of values, the -5, -5, the 0, -2, the 5, 1, and the 10, 4. I'm just coming over here and I'm going to plot them now. You can plot with me. We're going to go back 5 and down 5. Next, we're going to go, move up a little bit here, 0, -2, 0, -2. Then we have a 5, 1. And last but not least, 10, 4. Now, instead of you guys just using your ruler to connect these 4 points, make sure you have a ruler. If you need to pause the video and go get a ruler, that's okay. But instead of connecting just from here to here, I do want you guys to connect that line all the way from edge to edge. So using your ruler, just allow yourself to connect all the way to the edge of the graph, and then same on this side, just trace all the way from edge to edge. And a friendly reminder that you are supposed to have arrows on the ends. At this point, we have now graphed the line for line 1. What you're going to do now is you're going to use all of your ordered pairs for line 2, and you're going to connect all of the points, and you're going to have line 2 drawn. Then you're going to take a look at all of the information you had from line 3, and then you're going to go back to the graph, and you're going to graph your 3rd line, and then you're going to look at everything for line 4. You're going to plot the 4 points. You're going to connect the dots and be done with line 4. And then last but not least, let me get rid of this now. You'll complete the line for line 5 down here. Folks, when you're completing this section, it is important that when you plot the 4 points, you go ahead and connect them and make a line. If you try to plot all of the points for all of the lines 1 through 5, you're just going to have a bunch of points plotted and you're not going to know which ones to connect. So make sure that for part 2, you've already got 1 line graphed now with me. You want to graph line 2, connect all of the dots, make the arrows on the end, then go on to line 3, connect the points, then go on to line 4, and then go on to line... Sorry about that bell in the background. But yeah, all you've got to do now is graph the lines for line 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you'll be ready for part 3.